taking our shot. Bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. New Horizon Lawn Care here, and today we are trimming some pine trees or raising the roof. That's right, you heard it here. Raising the roof. And we are raising the canopy up on these, which as you can see has a lot of dead on the bottom half of these trees. A lot of dead, a lot of overhang, and a lot of just honeysuckle and random what do you call them, bushes with the berries on them, mulberry trees, yeah, those things. And just kind of cleaning it up. It's a mess, and the homeowners were kind of getting tired of how they looked, so we came in and just cut everything. And this is actually the perfect time to trim trees because they will heal. There's not a whole lot of sap in them right now, at least the bottom half, because, well, for one, we're in a drought, and they haven't been getting a whole lot of moisture. There is about 3 trees here that we'll see if they make it through the winter. If not, well, we might be cutting them down because there is not much green in them. And they look like they're really thinning out and like dying. So I guess we will have to see if they survive. If they don't, we'll be cutting them down, digging them up, and seeing where we go from there. But hope you guys enjoy this little video, just of us cleaning up. We also hauled some dirt in. Here later in the video you'll see, and we got the, what do you call it, hole filled in that was in the backyard they had. It looked like an old septic tank or something of that nature used to be there, or something, because it was basically a rectangle shape in the yard. So we brought in about 4.5 ton, put a little bit of dirt around the new tree that we planted in the spot where we took out the old ones. I'm not for sure if I showed that in my last video. I think I did. But we got that all, some dirt put around it, piled up to help, you know, get to have some more soil around it, because the soil that was there wasn't the greatest, so I wanted to bring in some other topsoil. So we put a couple kubota buckets over there and spread it out around it. At the time of recording, we're looking like we're going to get some pretty decent rain here in the upcoming days, so that should be perfect. We'll probably wait. I need to probably go in and seed that area there maybe later this week, before we get into to where we get all this rain and everything gets wet. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys towards the end of the video. All right, well, kind of get you caught up here maybe a little bit if you didn't catch the first part of this. This is the area that was low, had a real low spot in the yard. Actually, when you mow it, you've kind of got to mow it from a couple different directions because the mower, just the way it is, wouldn't cut properly. So I told the owner, I said, hey, I can bring in some dirt and we can fill it in, grade it, and reseed it. And next spring, you'll never know it was there as long as it doesn't keep sinking. Seems like in the last 2 years that I've mowed this lawn that it has gotten deeper. So we'll see. But we got it all in. As you notice, it had some clods in the dirt due to we are super dry. And it doesn't take much to just create dirt to clod together. So we tilled it up, graded it, tilled it up again, graded it for the final time. Basically bringing the high spots to the low spots to the high, just leveling it out. The 4 tons that we put in here was just perfect. Got it pretty much level with the rest of the yard. And once it rains and the snow sits on it, I will probably go ahead here this week, the week of October 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, all that. We'll probably go ahead and seed it. And then what doesn't come up will come up in the spring because it will work its way. And I will probably even throw some more seed down this winter because it will work with the thaw and the freeze of the ground. It'll work that seed down in there. And it'll look phenomenal this fall. Or next spring, not this fall. So lots of cool stuff. As you can see, the lawn's not super green at all. There is a little bit of green in it. But we have kind of went from 90-degree weather to 70s and 80s. Mostly upper 70s though, haven't seen many 80s, but that is helping the grass. And we also have been having heavy dew of the mornings, so at the time of this video the grass doesn't look super green, but we have gotten some more green in the yards lately, so that's definitely helping. I think a good dethatch would be perfect for this lawn, would kind of help get that dead out of the yard, and I may end up doing that some point in time. We'll see. Dethatch it, bag it, get rid of it, maybe even dump the grass clippings underneath the tree or whatever. But they're super happy with how it looks. It looks really, really great. And hopefully the trees can breathe now, get more rain underneath the roots, and it'll definitely be easier to take care of. Now, am I planning on planting anything under the trees? No, there's actually a pretty good amount of pine needles underneath the trees, and that will actually prevent grass from going underneath there. Now, we have planted grass under pine trees before, and there's a certain kind of grass seed that will grow good under pine trees that I am able to get from our local De Beers feed and seed place, which they do have a new kind of grass out that I'm itching to try out, so we may get it and try it on this spot here that we're spreading dirt on. So we'll have to see. But yeah. It's going to be hopefully some good rain coming. They're saying anywhere between 1 inch to 3 inches between a 3-day period. So that might be some decent soaking rain if it doesn't come all down at once. So hopefully we can get some good rain, and hopefully next week weather turns out perfectly, because I will be in the Louisville, Kentucky area for Equipped Expo. So if you're going to be there, come and say hi. I will have a separate video on that coming up very soon, kind of talking about what my plan is and everything. So if you're going to be there and you want to meet me or say hey, or meet me at some of the other booths where other people's going to be, you'll know where I'm going to be. So yeah, let's keep spreading this dirt and getting this leveled out. Also, we are using a new set of headphones there you see me wearing. They are the Pro Ear headphones. They are black. I think they come in multiple colors too. Pro Ear actually sent these out to me so that I could try out. They're Bluetooth. They have on and off button. They fit a lot better around the ear than my Green Devils do. So I definitely like them a lot better. The padding in the head is really, really nice. I think they're super nice, and you're going to be seeing more of these here on my head as the videos continue, because we want to protect our hearing when we're out there around loud equipment. I guess these here are her trees.
No. Oh, really?
Okay, so I'm gonna trim up a little bit on the low bottom and leave the rest.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we might not.
That's a little bit of this.
That neighbor was really mad. I'm like,
That'll be bad. We're bringing up the place. Alrighty guys, that is a wrap. Started about 10 o'clock this morning, took about 35-40 minutes off for lunch, so it is now, well, hold on, it's now 17:10, it's 5:10, so not bad. Still a few little branches, but they'll break down and decompose and all that. But did put some dirt around the big tree. That'll grow up. Eventually we'll probably have to trim that one, but years from now. But that's what the homeowner wanted. It looks good. I'll be able to come in here with the mower, probably chop a lot of this little bushes up. All right, that looks like I got to get new GoPro batteries. So